How to smell luxurious on a budget. I'm Laura Ray. Today I want to share with you some of the products I use that to me feel like luxury that I look forward to so much, even though in respect to different creams and fragrances, these are super affordable. We've all heard of the infamous Boom Boom Cream. This hit the market a few years ago. Not only were people crazy about the scent of it, but also they love the caffeine and the plumping ability of the cream. Well, I have an amazing dupe for you that I've shared before, but it's been quite a while since I've talked about it, and it's the Tropic Glow. This is a firming whipped shea body butter, and I actually like it so much better. The Boom Boom Cream was just too fragranced for me. It did last a long time, but it was almost overpowering. This isn't. And I like the texture of this. It's just beautiful whipped formula. It spreads nicely. The scent of this is like you're on a tropical island. I use this year round. I don't just use it in the summer, but with spring and summer coming, I know a lot of people change the fragrances they use to be more like the season that we're in. So if you're tired of winter and you're wanting to move on to a new season, I think this is just perfect. Baccarat Rouge is all the rage in the fragrance world. Everybody talks about it so much, and it's super expensive. I bought a sample off Etsy where they decanted it and put it in a little sprayer for me, and it was beautiful, but I really wanted it for comparison because I had heard online about so many different dupes. I wanted to see if they really were. Well, this one I love so much. And look at how much product you get. This is the Brazilian Crush Jasmine and Pink Dragon Fruit. Oh, I'm just in love with this. What I do, because I'm very sensitive, my skin is rather to perfumes, I spray my clothes. So most of the time, I'm not wearing anything shiny. I have to be a little more careful depending on the fabric, but I will spray my blouse, I will spray my pants, and I'll have the fragrance, but it won't be touching my body. Now, another little trick, of course, that many of you I'm sure have heard of because it's been around so long is to take a little Vaseline, put it on your pulse points on areas where the scent will last longer, and then spray the perfume on top. I've tried that and I really like that too because the Vaseline is occlusive. That way, the fragrance isn't directly on my skin. But the great news about this perfume is it also has a lotion. I love to take this cream rather and layer it. So I'll put the cream on first. This didn't aggravate my skin at all. I mainly put this on my arms and then I go in with the spray so that the fragrance will last longer. I've shared with you all that I can't use any self tanners. I tried them back in the 80s and I've tried them since. I've tried so many that say they work for sensitive skin. I just break out in a terrible rash. So I've given up on those, but I love the look of my legs and arms being a little bronzer. So I felt like I hit the lotto when I found this. This is a 24-hour skin therapy, full body moisturizer. So basically, what this is a moisturizer like with bronzer in it. Now, when I first showed this several weeks ago, some of you asked me, did it get on my clothes? I haven't noticed that, but I don't wear white that often. I'm often in black. So I would caution you to try a spot first. I wouldn't want your clothes to have bronzer on it, but I didn't notice it transferring at all. Now, this says on it, gentle enough for sensitive skin, and it was. This didn't irritate me at all. It felt great. Now, the reason I'm talking about it now is because it has a vanilla bean scent. And I love the scent of vanilla. Many of the products that I use have notes of vanilla in them. I love the sweetness of it. So this is one where you have beautiful, gorgeous skin and a beautiful scent. Sometimes I will use a body scrub with a scent and it will last on my skin. And so you get two treats in one. You can exfoliate and have that beautiful scent on your arms and legs. I have purchased these so many times. The Tree Hut scrubs. This one is Tahitian vanilla bean. I like these. They don't seem to be too rough for my skin. I, of course, use them very gently. I go a little heavier on the feet. I love using this one on my feet to really get off any dryness. I never get calluses on my feet, and I think part of it is I'm constantly, at least a couple of times a week, really exfoliating my feet. So I don't have any problems with dry feet. And this has such a gorgeous scent. It comes in so many different ones. So if vanilla is not your thing, I'm sure you can find one that you would love. In the past few months, Target released a brand called Frenshe at their stores and online. And it's beautiful. There are several different scents. I bought a package of perfume that had all of them so I could try. And one that I really love is the cashmere vanilla. Now, this particular one you can actually use in the hair. It can be a linen spray or a perfume. I love multitaskers. That makes it an even better deal. And then I also bought this. This is their body and hair radiance oil. This is in Joy and Bliss. I like when you can put oils like this in your hair and have a scent. That is another way. Sometimes I won't wear anything on my body, but I will use hair oil that has a scent, and that will sort of do the work for me. This is great. It's very moisturizing on the skin. I know many of you are like me, and you found that oils really work great for your skin and maybe give you even more hydration than creams do. So I'm really happy. I layer these. I actually have the body wash too. So I start with the body wash and then I will get out of the shower and put some oil and maybe use the spray, and the scent will last for hours. Since we're talking about hair oil, I couldn't leave out this one because it's the hair oil that I've used the longest. I've probably used it over 10 years, maybe even 15, and it's the Morrocanoil treatment. Now they have the light version, which is what I usually buy because my hair is baby fine. I have a lot of it, but it's baby fine texture. So I really just use like a drop of this. And I start with the ends and sort of scrunch it in and work my way through. If I'm putting it on wet hair, I'll put it in and then comb it through. But the Moroccan oil gives so much shine, and the scent of it is one of my favorite of all time. One way that I layer Moroccan oil is I have the shampoo, the conditioner, and over the years, I've bought pretty much all of their styling products. So if you are someone that loves Moroccan oil, then I'm sure you'll enjoy layering it by using the other hair care products as well as styling products. Speaking of Moroccan oil, over the years, I have used some of their fragrance. They have a body wash that's just beautiful. They have a body oil. I think that was my gift to myself when I turned 50, which is almost 9 years ago. So I really like that. But they came out with a fragrance mist a couple of years ago. This is one of the higher priced products in this video, but it's still, in comparison to most perfume that runs 60 to hundreds of dollars, this is super affordable. And one reason I think I love this, I've tried to figure out what is my obsession with Moroccan oil over the years. And there's notes in this that reminds me of a perfume my aunt wore in the 70s and 80s that I loved so much. And you can still get it today. It's called Bal de Versailles. There is something about that fragrance that is amazing. It's actually considered a unisex fragrance. There are many male celebrities that have worn it too. When I researched it, I found out it was one of Michael Jackson's favorite scents, but it just had a different smell on my aunt. I've bought it before and I like it, but I loved it better on her. And when I use Moroccan oil, there's something about it that reminds me of that scent. And I think that's why I fell in love with it so much. Now, scents are so personal. Some of the things I like, you may not like the scent of vanilla. That might not be your thing, but I say find a scent that makes you happy. I always feel like when I wear a fragrance, it's like the final touch, and it's almost like something self care. that I'm doing something for myself when the day may get away from me and I'm just doing things for other people all day. So I say finding a fragrance that you love can just be something kind you can do for yourself. Sol de Janeiro makes some amazing scents. Another one that I fell in love with. I bought a small bottle, which is something I love about this brand. They do offer minis. And because I like to rotate fragrances, I don't want huge bottles usually. Now, this one I did want a huge bottle because I'm sort of obsessed with it. But most of the time, I like either a rollerball bottle, like you can get at Ulta, where you get a small amount, can carry it in your purse. Those are great. This is Coco Cabana, and again, this just makes me feel like a very tropical, beachy experience. And I think that's one thing that many of us like about scents because we feel like it takes us somewhere else. So maybe we have a very busy or stressful day ahead, and we put something like this on, and automatically in our brain sort of switches off to vacation mode, which can be a great stress reliever. Last but not least, one of my favorites that isn't going to be a favorite for everyone. If you like a very sweet scent like a cupcake, then you would love this. It is pink sugar. I've had so many bottles of this. It's so funny because when I wear it to school, any of the kids smell it, they just go, you smell so amazing. So it really is that sugary, sweet scent. I have just enjoyed this for years now. It does come in a body lotion. I don't seem to like that as much. It's funny how some fragrances in a body lotion just don't feel as great. For this particular scent, the main way I've loved it is the actual perfume, but this is one that has been a repurchase for me. So those are my fragrances and beauty products that feel like luxury but are super affordable. Let me know your favorite perfume or if you smell a scent and it reminds you of someone you love. I really like that about fragrances. They make you think of someone in your life that maybe might not be here anymore, like my aunt, but they just give you that feeling like they're right there in the room with you. I love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed week. I hope this video was fun for you. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and let me know because I'd be up for doing another one like this in a few months. So let me know in the comments. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you soon.